The biggest mistake a man can make in the bedroom is not what most people think. It is not about size. It is not about lasting longer. And it is definitely not all those insecurities society keeps feeding men to make them doubt themselves. The real mistake is much deeper than that. Most men never truly ask women what they actually desire. And today, I am going to say the things most women never openly admit. I am going to break that silent code that exists between women. I am going to tell you, directly and without filters, the 7 things women secretly crave in intimacy, but rarely confess because of pride, fear, or embarrassment. What you are about to hear will not come from magazines, fake dating gurus, or generic internet advice. These truths are uncomfortable. They are raw, direct, and some of them may hit your ego harder than expected. But if you are smart, you will stay until the end, because these 7 truths are exactly what separate the man a woman becomes obsessed with from the man she forgets like a disappointing memory. Are you ready to hear what most women will never say out loud? Take a breath, because after this, you will never look at female desire the same way again. And the best part is, this has nothing to do with genetics, money, or luck. These are things you can start changing immediately. Before we get into the first truth, you need to understand something essential. Female desire does not operate the same way male desire does. Science has shown this repeatedly. Men are often stimulated more by visual triggers and immediate gratification, while the female brain becomes activated through emotional safety, anticipation, emotional memory, trust, connection, and atmosphere. For a woman, attraction is rarely just a switch that turns on instantly. It is a process, and most of the things that awaken that process are not physical at all. They are psychological, emotional, and energetic. Now let's begin. Number 1. She wants dominance, but not the kind most men imagine. Yes, many women enjoy a man who takes the lead in intimacy, but not dominance that feels aggressive, fake, or performative. Not the kind copied from movies or adult content. What truly attracts her is a calm form of leadership that comes from inner confidence. The kind of confidence that does not need to shout because it is naturally felt. What does that actually look like? It looks like a man who guides the energy, who stays composed, who leads naturally without forcing anything. A man who is present instead of nervous. Because here is the reality. Women can instantly feel male insecurity. And when they feel it, their attraction begins to shut down. Not because they are cruel, but because a woman's body and mind respond to emotional safety first. Real confidence is not arrogance. It is the energy of a man who silently communicates, "I am calm, I am grounded, I know who I am." When a woman feels that, her defenses soften. She relaxes. She stops overthinking. And that is when genuine chemistry begins. Number 2. She wants to feel your pleasure, not your anxiety. This one is difficult for many men to hear. Women are deeply turned on by a man who genuinely enjoys the experience instead of treating intimacy like an exam he is trying to pass. A man constantly asking, "Is this okay? Am I doing it right? Is this better?" Every few seconds does not come across as attentive. It often feels insecure. And nothing kills attraction faster than a man who looks terrified of failing. A woman wants to feel that she affects you deeply. She wants to feel desired in a way that feels real and uncontrollable. There is powerful psychology behind this. When she sees authentic enjoyment in you, she feels attractive, wanted, and emotionally powerful. That feeling becomes intoxicating for her. This does not mean selfishness. It means allowing yourself to genuinely enjoy the moment instead of performing mechanically. Real passion creates far more attraction than rehearsed techniques ever will. Number 3. She wants a different side of you in private. This truth is delicate, but real. Women may appreciate kindness, respect, and self-control in everyday life, but in intimacy, they often want to see the side of you that is more raw and emotionally honest, not vulgarity, not fake toughness, authentic desire. She wants to hear what you genuinely feel, what attracts you about her, what she awakens inside you, because words carry emotional weight for women in ways many men underestimate. They become proof that you are emotionally present, proof that you are not distracted, disconnected, or simply going through the motions. When your desire sounds real, it creates emotional intensity, and emotional intensity is what many women remember most. Number 4. She wants you to understand that her desire builds gradually. This separates emotionally mature men from immature ones. A woman can absolutely want you and still not feel mentally or emotionally ready in a particular moment. And how you react to that changes everything. Female desire is often responsive rather than instant. It develops through emotional connection, attention, atmosphere, and emotional safety long before physical intimacy even begins. It starts with the way you look at her during the day, whether you truly listen, whether she feels emotionally seen and valued around you. Most women cannot completely separate emotional connection from physical intimacy the way many men can. So when emotional disconnection exists, attraction weakens. The man who does not understand this becomes frustrated, pressured, or offended. And that pressure shuts her down even more. But the man who understands how to create emotional conditions naturally awakens desire without begging for it. Number 5. She wants a man with his own life. This truth can be painful, but it matters. Women are often more attracted to men who choose them without depending on them for their entire emotional existence. When a man becomes available every second of the day, constantly seeking attention, abandoning his purpose, or making her the center of his entire identity, attraction often fades. Not because women are heartless, but because emotionally healthy attraction grows stronger around purpose, direction, and independence. A woman wants to feel like she is joining a meaningful life, not becoming responsible for creating one for you. Ambition, discipline, goals, and personal direction create a powerful emotional presence that naturally becomes attractive. Number 6. She wants vulnerability, but balanced vulnerability. Almost nobody explains this correctly. Women do not want a man who is emotionally cold and unreachable, but they also do not want a man collapsing emotionally and expecting to be rescued constantly. What creates intimacy is selective vulnerability, moments where she sees your humanity without seeing you lose your emotional center. When a man can open up honestly while remaining grounded, it creates trust and emotional closeness. She begins to feel that he trusts her with parts of himself he does not show everyone. That creates genuine intimacy. But when vulnerability turns into emotional dependency, attraction often disappears. Number 7. She wants the real you, not a performance. This may be the most important truth of all. Women are extremely intuitive when it comes to authenticity. They can often sense when a man is acting, pretending to be perfect, forcing confidence, or shaping his personality just to gain approval. That energy disconnects people immediately. But when a man is authentic, emotionally grounded, clear about his standards, honest about his desires, confident without arrogance, and emotionally open without becoming needy, it creates a completely different kind of attraction. Because around a man like that, she also feels free to stop pretending. Now ask yourself honestly, how many of these 7 things are you truly applying right now? Because if you continue believing outdated myths about attraction, you will keep repeating the same cycle with every relationship. But when you truly understand these dynamics, attraction stops feeling random. It becomes something you naturally create through your presence, your energy, and your emotional awareness. And if this opened your eyes even a little, then watch the next video, where we break down exactly what to do when a woman starts ignoring you, without losing your dignity or self-respect. Because average men wait and complain. Powerful men learn, adapt, and take action.